everybody, welcome back to another Bluedog Photography and Travel vlog. I'm Danielle Lancaster. Well, we've come back from Cambodia, back to Queensland, Australia. Unfortunately, it's not sunny at the moment. It's been cold and miserable, and I've come down with a bit of the flu, so please excuse my sniffles. I'm armed with tissues. So what's been happening this week? Well, this week we'd like to congratulate Nikki Dowling for winning our themed challenge for humanity with this image. Well done, Nikki. I'd also like to congratulate Sean, who took out our post-processing challenge this week with changing this image to this image. So well done to both Sean and Nikki. And on to camera news this week. Nikon released its new Super Telephoto 800mm lens. At a fixed focal length and a minimum aperture of 5.6, it's going to be compatible with the FX format cameras. Now, it replaces the last 800mm lens, which was actually discontinued back in 2005, and it boasts the largest focal length of any Nikon AF lens. So it should be really interesting to see. Now, the price hasn't been announced for it yet, but we're expecting it to be many, many thousands of dollars, and most probably the most popular with sports and wildlife photographers that have got those deep pockets. For the general public wanting to have a play and a look at it, head over to Photokina in Germany in September, and that's where you can check it out. And what about some Canon news? Well, rumours have there's a new 50mm 1.4 on its way, plus 4 new bodies to be announced soon. And on the Sigma side of things, they've announced their new 180mm 2.8 macro lens. It's looking a pretty good lens, and Sigma's done a lot of work in its glass elements, especially in the area of colour aberration. And one of the great things is that this lens will have a focusing distance of 47 centimetres. It contains a lot of the new technology that Sigma have put into their lenses. Please excuse my snuffly nose. On the Bluedog front, we had our first How to See Creatively workshop with Lisa Kurtz. I really enjoyed this workshop a lot, and we've now planned another one for Sunday the 14th of October. Coming up this week, we have a few new workshops. The first is on Saturday, and it's our street photography workshop where Lisa Kurtz and I will be conducting this, starting at Camera Pro in Brisbane and then into the Valley. Also this week I'll be heading to Currumbin for our bird and reptile shoot, and on Wednesday we'll be having a macro workshop in Brisbane. And Friday is going to be a great day because we actually see the start of 2 new workshops. The first is our Lightroom workshop, Introduction to Lightroom, and the second is our Star Trail Stacking at Fort Linton, which is looking to be a great workshop. Since we've been getting our feet on the ground, we've actually done a review on the Nikon 28 to 300mm lens. Click on the link below and you'll see Kath, Cassie and myself and how we found the lens and putting it through its paces over the past few months. And as you've guessed and been so patient with my snuffly nose, I've had a case of the flu. The flu isn't something because I've lacked my own personal hygiene, and especially when you travel, it's easy to pick up these bugs. Well, Johnson & Johnson recently donated us a whole box of hand washing solution, and we took this over to the orphanage in Cambodia that we support. Here's a little bit of footage on that.
Thank you, on the camera. Thank you.
Washing my hand.
Along with Johnson & Johnson, I would also like to thank Kath. I won't say your last name, Kath, because I know you'll be really embarrassed, but for organising that from Johnson & Johnson. It was a really greatly appreciated gift for the orphanage. I'm really looking forward to this week testing a new bag I've been sent from Lowpro. It's designed for the street photographer, so I'll be starting to put it through its paces and bring you my review of how I found it. Last week's question was, if you had the choice of any ancient, modern or natural wonder in the world that you'd like to go to, what would it be? Well, the Parthenon in Athens rated pretty high, and so did Angkor Wat and Siem Reap, where we brought you our last vlog from. 2 great sites. This week's question is, who's your favourite street photographer? Since we're talking about things on the street a lot this week, who's your favourite street photographer? Can be living, dead, doesn't matter. Post your comments below and we'll see all the different sorts of photographers over the next week. Thank you very much for joining me again on another Bluedog Photography and Travel vlog. I look forward to catching you next week and seeing what's new. By the way, George, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow and a new haircut. Oh, that's pretty good.